Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Does Boxing. We back with another live stream. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chop it up about this boxing. We're gonna touch on the Canelo Yildirim undercard and the whole card and period, in general. You know what I'm saying? The whole card period. And you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna you know what I'm saying, get to it. So salute to everybody coming through the building. I appreciate it. Salute to you guys. JC in the building. What's good, bro? Salute to you. What's going on? Kano Local Sports. My bro, what's good, bro? What's going on with you? Salute. Bruce Goes in the building. Salute to you. What's going on with you? He said, why should I watch this fight? Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't trying to twist your arm too. So I feel you. Donnell Kirkland, what's good, bro? Salute to you. What's going on? JC said go Nello. So yeah, you know, we all know about this fight. We know what Canelo is trying to do with it. He's trying to stay active, you know what I'm saying? So he's trying to fight 4 times this year. This weekend, then May the 8th, and then September, and then he's trying to fight again in December. So that'd be 5 fights in a calendar year. So that's what he's trying to do. He's facing a guy that really don't deserve it. So we already know what it is, but we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna touch on the undercard first, then we're gonna work our way up to the main event. So you know what I'm saying? I feel what you're saying, Bruce. All right, so it's a couple of prospects I want to talk about. First one, I'm so excited about this one. You know what I'm saying? This kid right here, he from VA, so that's my home state. So you know what I'm saying, VA stand up right there. Keyshawn Davis, he was a highly touted amateur. He was probably like the favorite to win a gold medal in the Olympics coming up. But he decided to turn pro. Got some, issues with the Team USA, so he's turning pro. You know what I'm saying? This is first look at him. I know a lot of people probably haven't seen him, but this is a bad boy, and he's been around a lot of pros and a lot of a lot of camps. So he's basically a pro already, to be honest. Milo, what's good, bro? Salute to you. He said, if nothing else is on, I'll watch. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. But I like this kid. He's gonna make his pro debut at lightweight. Marcus Davis, what's good, bro? Yeah, he on the card. I'm gonna touch on him. Yes, sir. What's going on with you? Black Star Sports TV, salute, bro. What's going on? What's going on with you? JC Martinez, yeah. I'm gonna touch on him. Yep. But yeah, Keyshawn is the man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very excited about him because I know he can do some things. I think he can be a world champion in like 2 years, you know what I'm saying? 18 months. That's me. But he got a bright future. He got a good team. He got K Karoma, then he rocking with Jay Prince of them, I believe. I might be wrong. But I know he's doing this fight with Eddie Hearn. So we'll see, man. I'm excited about him. You know what I'm saying? Fast hands, good slick boxer, you know what I'm saying? Can work up and down. And I think his style of fighting is more suited for the pros than the amateurs because he's like the type of guy that's gonna come get you. And we all know the amateurs is about points and all that good stuff. So yeah, man, I'm excited about him making his pro debut. He's facing the guy, um, Lester Brown from the I think he's from Bahamas or something like that. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. He said Keyshawn isn't going to the Olympics. Nah. He had some issues with his coach. Well, he had some issues with the coach, and I think he violated some rules. So, you know what I'm saying? He dipped on them. So, hey, gotta make that money. But I think he's suited for the pro game because he's just been around the atmosphere. He was around Tank's camp. He be around Shakur. So I think he been itching to be a pro. So I'm with it, man. I ain't mad at it. All right. So moving on to another prospect. Mark Castro, he was another highly decorated amateur. You know what I'm saying? I think he's from Fresno. He was the number one amateur in his weight class coming out. He turned pro early too. You know, Eddie Hearn signing these guys now. He ain't playing around. And he made his pro debut on Canelo's last fight against Callum Smith. Had a decent performance. I think he had a third round knockout. You know what I'm saying? Aggressive guy at featherweight. He gonna come to fight. So check him out. Mark Castro is straight. He had a tough 2020. I know he supposed to turn pro like in August on the Breakers and McCaskill undercard, but he got COVID, then he got hurt, and he had a bunch of stuff going on. So hopefully he can maintain that momentum from the Canelo undercard and then carry over to this undercard. So Yeah, man, these young guys starting off good, man. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like it. He said, I'm glad he turned pro. Yeah, me too. I feel like he was to the way he was talking, it sounded like he wanted to turn pro so bad. So that's what's up, man. I'm glad for Keyshawn though. So yeah, Mark Castro, check him out. All right. So my man asked about Diego Pacheco. I like this kid. He's 10-0, 6 knockouts, like 6'4", super middleweight, young, like 19 or 20. I like him. He's been improving. You know what I'm saying? He'll get you up out of there. He's on this card. You know what I'm saying? He facing a guy with some experience, so he should be able to definitely learn some things. Rodolfo Gomez Jr. So yeah, go check him out. But yeah, I like this kid, man. I like him. You know what I'm saying? Good boxer, like to go to the body. You know what I'm saying? He aggressive. You know what I'm saying? He been using know how to use the ring and stuff like that. So he's starting to develop. Like, ain't no need to rush these kids. Just keep them active, and every step, um, they should be improving. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's like in the eight rounder. So that's what's up. So yeah, looking forward to see Diego Pacheco. He nice, yo. I like him, man. What's up, Jalik? Salute to you. Salute. What's going on with you? He said, free smoke, El Ray. Yeah. I'm gonna touch on. I like El Ray. He's like one of the most exciting fighters in boxing, yo, for real. But yeah, so make sure you check out Diego Pacheco. All right, let me move on. Some more, couple of more. All right, so this is the full card, but I want to touch on. It's another kid, Aaron Aponte. That's another one. Yo, he nice too. Tall. I think he fight at 135. He like 6 foot. You know what I'm saying? He's with Peter Khan, his manager Peter Khan. He nice. You know what I'm saying? He 1-0, so he looking to improve the 2-0, so he nice. Then you got Alexis Espino. He's trained by Robert Garcia. You know what I'm saying? He got a couple of rounds with David Benavidez. So I'm pretty sure that was some good work and some good experience. So yeah, so I like this card, man, because it's like a mixture of everything. You got the young guys turning pro, then you got some good prospects on the card, then you got some crossroads fights and stuff like that. So yeah, so check out those guys. You got these young guys: Espino, Keyshawn Davis, Mark Castro, Diego Pacheco, and Aaron Aponte. So yeah, it's about to go down. Now the crossroad fight I was talking about, the heavyweight fight. This might be a good fight too. He said, I like Pacheco. I like Pacheco too. I'm high on him. He got a lot of potential and upside. Yes, sir. He got a big frame. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he feeling out in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And once he do, he gonna man. He said facts. I love that guy. No, I feel you. I feel you. Arroyo, yeah, okay, yeah. That's gonna be a fun fight. But the heavyweight fight, you got John versus um Jerry Forrest. Jerry Forrest from VA2, you know what I'm saying? 757, So, it's gonna be well represented on this card with Keyshawn and Jerry Forrest. But as far as the fight, Jane, big southpaw from China, like 6'6", 255, 260. I mean, he's not really slow on his feet. He got some good, he got some good, decent hand speed, better than I thought he would have. He fought on Devin Haney undercard in November. He got the stoppage over Devin Vargas. That was a nice little KO. So he's a big lumbering guy. He's like 37, 38. So time is now. So he's looking to stay active against Forrest. So Forrest is he's a good fighter, but he's kind of like a C- type fighter. You know what I'm saying? Not going to lie. Kind of like he's not a journeyman. He's kind of like a gatekeeper. Like the difference between a journeyman and a gatekeeper is kind of, both guys are brought in to lose, but the only difference between a journeyman and a gatekeeper, a journeyman know he gonna lose. Like, he just come in, get the paycheck, and that's it. A gatekeeper, he feel like he can win. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's not the favorite. So that's what Forrest is. He had a lackluster performance versus Carlos Takam in the ESPN bubble. I ain't like the performance. You know what I'm saying? He let Takam control the pace and just dictate what he wanted to do. And Takam is 39, so he could have been pushing the pace a little bit better. He fought Michael Hunter and Gerald Washington, so he got a little bit of experience. So we'll see. I think he was in camp with Wilder when Wilder was getting ready for one of those Ortiz fights. So You know what I'm saying? He been around the block, so this should be a good one. Battle of southpaws. I favor John in this fight, Jilly John. So we'll see. We'll see what's next. But it should be a decent fight though, decent heavyweight scrap. It both, if it all depends on Forrest. You know what I'm saying? Forrest gonna be looking to counter punch and all that stuff, and John is coming to him. So we'll see. Jerry Forrest, there you go, there you go. Thank you. Jerry Forrest never let his hands go enough in his fights. Exactly. I thought he did a great job in the Jermaine Franklin fight, though. He all worked him in that fight. Maybe he was, more motivated or something like that. But Tackam, it was a perfect because he was supposed to fight Big Baby. Big Baby tested positive. Tackam comes in and he just didn't do nothing. So I'm with you, my man Marcus. You on point. But so moving on to the co-main event, yo, I'm hyped about this one. I know, majority is down because the main event, but yo, I like this one, bro. Let me see. Yeah, I like it. Yo, El Rey Martinez, Julio Cesar Martinez, WC champion, 122 pounds, versus McWilliams Arroyo. And this is the twin brother. His brother is McJoe. McJoe is the world champion. He just lost to Sharon Carter on the Showtime card, January 23rd. So, you might get confused, but Arroyo, start with him. He's a good puncher. You know what I'm saying? He can fight though. He's not trash. And he can bring some stuff to the table that can offset Martinez with his counter punching. And like I said, he's a decent puncher. I think he's like out of 20 wins, he got 15 knockouts. So he's a decent puncher, especially in this weight class. So he's gonna be looking to box and counter punch in this fight. Martinez is a come forward, all action, breaking all the rules type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'm going to miss the entire card on Saturday." Damn, it's all good. I know you'll be able to catch it though. It's all good. You'll be able to catch it though. I be hating missing fights, but I always go back and catch it. So you be straight, my bro. Martinez is just a fun fighter, man. He'll come to you with his hands down, just swinging wild punches. He be switching from southpaw to unorthodox on a whim, but he's strong as hell. He's strong, and if you stand still, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Justin Trouble, what's good, bro? What's good with you? Salute. He said, I would be in Orlando. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I seen a flyer about that. Man, Florida popping with the boxing events. They had two events in Miami last weekend with Harold Calderon and what's the other one? With my girl Melissa Odessa. Yeah, Florida popping. Yes, sir. But yeah, I expect fireworks in this fight. I expect my man Arroyo to be boxing, trying to counterpunch. What's up, Rob 87? Salute, bro. Salute to you. And of course, Martinez is gonna be coming forward, trying to get this man to stop and fight. And he's gonna be throwing those wide shots. He's strong, bro. Anywhere he hits you, you can tell he heavy-handed as a small little guy. So, this gonna be this is a fun fight right here. You know what I'm saying? I like the undercard overall. Yeah, bro, that'd be crazy. When he move up to 115, yeah, I think in Carhouse might come back. He's supposed to come back in April. I'm not sure if we're gonna come back on the Christopher Diaz versus Emmanuel Navarrete undercard. I'm not sure, but he's supposed to come back pretty soon. So, but yeah, that is a fight. That's a bomb ass fight right there, my man. Milo, yes sir. Matchmaking. That's what I'm talking about. I like that fight. But I expect Martinez to look good, and then hopefully he can get a unification. I know we got the IBF champion, Mulan thing. He been the champion for a minute. His last loss was 2008 to Donaire. That's been a minute. You feel me? You got the WA champion from Ukraine, Artem, something like that. I don't know what he doing. He's just chilling. And then the WO champion, Nakatani, Juntu Nakatani, not the same one, not not Masayoshi. He got a mandatory coming up. He just got ordered to fight his mandatory. So hopefully he can unify. But yeah. And then if he do move up to 115, it's gonna be crazy because 115 already cracking with Chocolate Tito and Estrada. Donny Nietes coming back. He's gonna be on the Herring undercard, hopefully. Um, they got a bunch of good fighters. Aoka. So yeah. Yes, sir. My man Ali. 313. What's good, bro? Salute to you. My man Ignorant Boxing in the building. Salute to you, man. What's going on with you? I see you around. What's going on, bro? He said going to have to either stay up, or get up to catch. Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta get up early for that one. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, that's an early one. Yeah, it's tricky too. I think that's like so. That's four for you. That damn. I mean, one in the morning for me. Yeah, I'm gonna catch it, but damn. I'm definitely be watching it, but you know what I'm saying, that shit hurt you though on the back end. But that's what's up though. I'm looking forward to that fight. Uh, Five versus Parker. That's a good one. He said, "What's good? Yeah, bro. We in here. Can't wait for Yeah, I can't wait either, bro. That's gonna be a good fight. We got like what, almost 2 weeks. Yes, sir. I'm with you. We gonna be definitely gonna talk about that. Let's get to the main event. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez versus Avni Yildirim. WBC mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Unified champion. Canelo Alvarez, WBC, WA, Ring Magazine, the star of the sport, cash cow. We know what it is. Um, Now this fight right here, man, it's not really a fight that fans want, but as a guy that understands, the business and how these guys are moving, it makes perfect sense. You feel me? It made perfect sense. Parker trash though. Okay, we're gonna see. He said, "Yeah, Michael Hunt. Yep. Yes, sir. So it supposed to have been Michael Hunter versus Charles Martin, but Charles Martin turned it down. They said he was injured. You know what I'm saying? So he got out of that, but he probably likely to fight Wilder. So that's why I was saying when the Wilder news came out, I was like, I don't know, because how can he turn down if he won the title eliminator? And they don't really have number two guys in the IBF. So I was like, Wilder not ranked in the IBF. So either Wilder gonna get in the IBF rankings or Charles Martin gonna turn it down. So he turned it down. So more than likely it's gonna be Wilder and Charles Martin. You know what I'm saying? The way it's looking. I'm not sure. But that fight right there, Hunter versus Herkovic, I like it. Good fight. That's a good fight. That's a real good fight. And they've been calling for it with each other. So I'm with that. I'm skipping the main event. I refuse to watch a cherry pick. I feel you. Damn, you might not want to watch no main events this weekend because you got Darrell versus Davis. That's the main event. What else we got? Should you only fight you might be watching this Parker versus Fa. Well, it's all good. He said over. He said over under 5. Okay, I'm think yeah. I think it's gonna be late though. He said I think all top guys should be fighting. Yeah, I agree with you. 3 or 4 times a year, even if they take easy fights in between. Yeah, I'm with that too. See, that's why I'm saying I'm not really mad at this fight because if he fought Callum Smith, no matter what nobody say, he was probably number one. He probably had the best win. Maybe you can argue between Benavidez, where his best win was Darrell, or Smith, with his best win George Groves. So it's up in the air because it won't put it like this. It wasn't that far apart. You feel me? So he beat the number one guy. You know what I'm saying? No matter what y'all think about him, he beat him, and now he's fighting Yildirim. So far as the matchup, I really don't give Yildirim much of a chance. He's right there to be hit. You know what I'm saying? He said, what was the viewership? I think theirs is way higher. Something like, if I remember, it's like over 800K. If I remember right, I'm not sure 100, but I think it's like 800K, 804 if I remember right. So yeah, it blown that away. But far as the breakdown, Yildirim is a come forward fighter, high guard. He's gonna throw some punches. He's gonna be aggressive. He don't know how to back up. I haven't seen him in the fight where he backed up, and when I did, it won't for a long time. Darrell backed him up in spurts, but not for a consistent amount of time. He get hit a lot. You know what I'm saying? So um, he is a strong guy, physically strong. I don't know if he's a big puncher like I thought he was, but he can fight though. He definitely on the level of Canelo, and we know what Canelo brings to the table: patience, counter punching, slick upper body movement. He can do a bunch of things. He can give you different looks. He can walk to you with the high guard, or he can have his hands down and have a loosey goose style. I mean, Canelo can do it all. He probably one of the most complete fighters. His defense is on point. He's real sharp. You know what I'm saying? So he not Yildirim not winning this fight. So it's just a matter of time, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking this fight gonna look something like Angulo versus Canelo. Y'all remember that fight? Yildirim got demolished by you, but yeah, he got stopped. Yeah, I think Canelo probably stop him like mid to late. So I'm guessing like in between 8 to 10. That's why I'm picking Canelo to stop him. Yeah, that's crazy how he got it. He ain't beat nobody. Yildirim's best win. Yildirim's best win is Glenn Johnson, like a 40-something-year-old Glenn Johnson. I think Yildirim was like 5-0. That's his best win, bro. That's his best win. He said facts. Yes, sir. Um, he said, what's up, Seth Hastings? Salute to you, bro. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, that's his best win, man. Glenn Cough Johnson. Ain't that a bitch? But I see this fight looking like the Angulo fight or the Chavez Jr. fight. The thing with Chavez Jr. though, he was kind of trying to box a little bit more in that fight. My man Angulo was coming forward with the high guard, was just getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that type fight. Um, so we'll see. Nope. What's up, Tangy? Yep, exactly. I watched that fight. I watched that fight too. That was on the tip of my tongue to say. Um, I had a trash ass stream. And I watched that shit. Mark was touching him up, bro. I thought Mark won that fight. Mark was like 42 years old. He struggled with that guy. Oh yeah, I remember that. What's up? What's up with you, Intangible? He said Eubanks stood over him. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit was personal too. He said Eubanks gave yeah, that was nice. I like that. I like what he did to that dude. He said I follow you from blood boxing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Salute to you. Appreciate you. Do you think Callum Smith will ever come back for a rematch? Nah, I doubt it. I think Callum Smith, I think he may go up to 175. Um, and then see what he can do there. There's some good domestic fights for him at 175. I know the kid named Craig Richards about to fight Bivol, but he got some other guys he can fight. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But nah, definitely he's not getting no rematch unless he beat a bunch of big. If he beat Beterbiev and beat Bivol, then Canelo will call him again when he want to go back to 175. But he got to do something first. Salute to you, Seth, for coming through the building. He said, like Rocky won. He said, Mark, Rock, David, hey. Oh, that was a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, I thought he beat Yildirim. You know what I'm saying? He said, where my boy Eubank? He went to Germany. He got that money, got that little 4-fight deal with the Sutherland brothers, and he dipped. I don't know what he about to do. I don't even know. But to me, it's not really much to break down other than I think it's gonna be similar to the Canelo Angulo fight. And I hope Canelo don't get hurt, as far as like hurt a hand or get cut. I hope he don't play with his food. I'm saying I hope it's like a second round knockout, bro. Honestly, first round, second, third round, whatever, something early because I want him to fight all these times a year. I think it's good for the sport, bro. When your top guys are fighting, it's nothing like that in boxing. Especially if you really keeping it boxing and talking about boxing, then you'll be more excited. Like I'm hyped because he fought in December. He right back in February. Then when in February right back in May. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he already got his shit mapped out already, all the way through uh December. And December, talking about going to Japan and fighting Murata. You know what I'm saying? That's huge over there. You feel me? So I don't want him to be playing with the food. I'm gonna be rooting for him to get the stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going. Cause Billy Joe in May, Caleb Plant in September. So that would make up for this shit right here. Those two wins, if he dominate those guys, man, y'all probably won't even remember Yildirim. It's just a footnote. It's just another highlight reel. You feel me? So I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? He said Glenn Johnson is training. Yeah. Yes, sir. He's training. Yep. I seen he had a card He had a card last month. Yeah. Yep. And said, I hope this fight is quick. But I think it would, yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna go about 8 or 9. But yeah, I'm with you too. You know what I'm saying? So I know Canelo get a lot of heat, cherry picking and picking and choosing and doing this and that. But when you take a step back and look at his resume, I mean, it ain't really. I mean, it's straight, honestly. Like we can say, well, he ain't fight Charlo, he ain't fight this guy, but what are these guys doing too? They got to do the same thing. So I always feel like if you can't get Canelo or any division, you got the bigger star or the guy that create the most buzz. What the rest of y'all doing? You feel me? That's how it is in women's boxing. Everybody got Carissa. We know what Carissa brings to the table. So ain't nobody, they waiting for her, but they're not fighting each other. It's a bunch of fights they can have. Raquel Miller can fight Christina Hammer. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of fights. You know what I'm saying? But what they doing? They're just waiting, and then they'll turn down offers and stuff. But that's something different. But I feel like these other guys, they can keep fighting. And plus, with the PBC guys, they really can't make a lot of moves anyway. They got their plan. They got their plan already set. That's why, don't look. Word to the wise, yo. Don't let these boxers fool y'all when they be on their IG live and when they be doing interviews and post fight interviews. Listen, they just saying that because that's what's hot. You know what I'm saying? They already have a plan, yo. Case in point, we seen the Charlo and Benavidez shit. They was going back and forth and they was talking shit. And I never really bought into it because I feel like those guys already got plans already. And you can tell how they position themselves. Look at Benavidez. He's fighting March the 13th. And then when I seen Darrell, he about to fight he about to fight this weekend. So I'm like, hold on, why he's right here? He's so close to Benavidez. They try and stay on the same schedule. You feel me? That's how you can tell when these PBC fighters gonna fight each other. If you got one fight 2 weeks apart or a week apart, they on the same schedule. All right, that's for one. And then look at Caleb Plant. He went 12 rounds with Truax, but he hurt his hand. So he's not taking no interim fight and give up his lottery ticket not to fight Canelo or risk it to and risk the chance of losing or getting injured again. And he got Canelo already set basically in September. So he chilling. He's not fighting. I know people say, man, he should have one more fight because Truex, he didn't look that good. He's not ready for Canelo. Man, it don't matter. You're a champion. You got all these. How many defenses you got? One, two. He got 3 defenses. Hey, it's not nobody told him to fight Mike Lee. Nobody told him to fight Fies Boots. Nobody told him to fight Truex. So he gotta be ready, especially if the man of the division is calling your name and saying, listen, I want you in September, and you got the last piece of the puzzle. Hey, I don't want to hear he's not ready. He a champion. You know what I'm saying? He have championship camps. He hired Larry Wade. You know what I'm saying? One of the best strength and conditioning coach in the game. He in Vegas with all that sparring. He ready. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like people trying to babysit these guys when they champions. Nah, bro, let them loose. You know what I'm saying? And he talk a good game. So it is what it is. So when you take that in consideration, that would tell you that Charlo don't got a fight date scheduled. If Charlo was coming back in April, I would have been like, oh, okay. So now they can make the Benavidez fight. Because he's not going these guys are not fighting hard fight, hard fight, hard fight, hard fight. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna fight hard fight, easy fight, medium fight, easier fight, big fight. I mean hard fight. That's how they go. They don't go hard fight like that. So he just came off a tough fight with Derenchenko. He ain't going back in there with nobody crazy. You know what I'm saying? So and then the WC just mandated or just ordered Darrell versus Caron Davis as a final eliminator. A final eliminator. Caron Davis he never fought above 160 pounds. How the hell he in the eliminator at 168? And then what they do? They double down. They ordered they ordered Benavidez and Ronald Ellis a final eliminator. You know what I'm saying? So you see what they're doing. So they're gonna end up doing after Darrell and Benavidez get rid of their opponents, they're gonna rematch. And more than likely, it's going to be for the WBC regular champion. They're going to franchise Canelo again once he become undisputed, or if he beat Caleb Plant, so he gonna be untouchable. And that's how they're gonna do it. Come on, don't let these guys fool y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know these guys be out here talking trash and doing this, and we gonna make videos and doing content about them, and then they let you down, and then they look like they a duck because they come out here and say this. They don't make themselves look good because they know deep down inside they got a plan already. They got a plan. Even like Charlo, I know he fighting Montel, Montiel, excuse me, Juan Macice Montiel. He about to fight him. Why you say that? Why you think I'm saying this? Because Montiel came into the WC rankings like number 15, like maybe 6 months ago. Then he jumped from 15 to number 9 without having to fight. Then he fight James Kirkland, stop him in one round. So he jumped from 9 to number 5. Why he jumping so high for? Because he's Mexican and that's how they do? Or is Samson, his promoter, getting him in position to fight a Charlo? You understand what I'm saying? Because there's no smoke at 160 on the PBC side for Charlo. It's nothing over there. I mean, if you want to give him Selecki, that's a good name. I got you. I don't know. Um, Montiel, PBC, I guess. Everybody else he beat Hogan. You know what I'm saying? That's in the rankings. He beat Centeno. You know what I'm saying? Beat Devin, not Devinchenko, but yeah, he beat Devinchenko, and he beat Carball. So he beat like 5 of the guys ranked in the WC. So what you gonna do? Bring Hurd up, which would be a good fight, but you think Hurd gonna come up? He's still trying to work on his craft. You know what I'm saying? So it's look, when you break it down and think about it, it's real easy to like, okay. And that's why I don't get too hyped up when I see these IG videos and shit like that. I'm rooting for Yildirim, shock the world. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't get too hyped up when I see these guys, and then the fans will start calling these guys ducks and stuff like that. And reason why that happens because the fighter be talking that cash shit, so the fans gonna hold him to it. Hold on, and then he talking about the man got to take a vaccination, and I ain't fight nobody over 25, and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And when he said that, it's funny, ironic. Montiel is 26. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, they'll tell you what they gonna do if you listen to them. They'll tell you because one minute he got to pop his shit because he know he can't be looking like no punk. But then let him keep talking more. That's with anything. Let somebody keep talking. You gonna get the truth. You gonna either get the real, or you gonna get the fake. Either one. Just let them keep talking, bro. And then you gonna tell how knowledgeable they are or where they coming from. That's why I just listen to the show. Like, oh, like all that shit he said about Benavidez, I just listened to the only thing that stuck out to me, you know what I'm saying? He said that he's not even a 168 pounder. I was like, oh, that's right. He ain't fighting. He ain't moving up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So don't let these guys trick y'all. They do it all the time. Even with Valdez. Valdez called out. He said he would fight Shakur. And then he posted that he want to fight Francisco Vargas. Come on, yo. So he really said his look. If I was in these guys' camp as a hardcore boxing fan that's in touch with this YouTube shit and know what these guys gonna say and how they gonna do you, I'll just tell this dude, hey, I'm looking to fight the best fighters. Let's say that a blank statement. I'm looking to fight the best fighters out there. It don't matter who it is, but I'm gonna sit down with my team. Generic statement. Don't say nobody's name. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know. Because we can deviate from that. Shit can change. He might get offered some big money in Mexico to fight Francisco Vargas. You know what I'm saying? And we know how. So it is what it is, yo. Just don't get too hype about when these fighters be talking because they'll let you down. Then you be calling your favorite fighter a duck. And then you be like, how the hell he become calling out everybody and then next week he a duck. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my rule of thumb though. So yeah, man. So I'm gonna go over this card one more time. Just make sure you guys tracking this February 27th on the zone. Canelo versus Yildirim. You know what I'm saying? Big event because a lot of guys gonna be tuning in because we know what Canelo brings to the table as the money guy in the sport. So once again, you got some prospects on the card. On the card, you got Aponte, Aaron Aponte, Diego Pacheco, Alexis Espino. You got Keyshawn Davis, and you got Mark Castro. So all these young fighters are gonna be on the card. You know what I'm saying? Looking to enhance their craft and all that good shit. And then you got the crossroad heavyweight fight, Zilly Zane versus Jerry Forrest, a battle of two southpaws. So that should be that might be fun. It depends what Forrest brings to the table. I know the Charlo Benavidez fight was too good to be true. Yeah, bro. When it's too good to be true, listen, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I learned that shit. When it sounds too good, like that Gary Russell and Devin Haney, that shit sound too good. I like, nah. Y'all in here negotiating in front of everybody? Ah, hell no, this shit ain't gonna happen. And then on the back end of that, while they was negotiating, Gamboa jumped into the WBC rankings at number 10 out the blue. So when you see shit like that, that's why I love checking the rankings, bro. And as soon as the WBO come out with their shit, I do a video about that. But that's why I like doing it because I can tell, I can look at the movement. I'm like, hold on, this dude was unranked. How the hell he jump in? Okay, he must got a big fight coming up. Like Granados. Granados haven't fought since what? October 2019 against Robert Easter. That was a loss. He coming out like 3 losses back to back. He lost to Robert Easter. He lost to Danny Garcia. I think he had maybe an in-between fight in Mexico, but he lost to AB, lost to Porter. So he lost a bunch of fights, right? All of a sudden, without fighting in like 18 months, he comes in number 13 in the WBA rankings and number 13. So that's out the blue like hell. So I asked him, yo, what you got coming up? He tried to be modest and shit. I asked him on IG, yo, I know you got something coming up. You feel me? So and then he got a win in Mexico. Like as soon as the rankings came out, he had a fight in Mexico. Now he's training with Mo Hooker out there in Colorado, getting ready for Virgil Ortiz. So yeah, man, that's why I be paying attention to that shit, bro. I ain't trying to let nothing get past me. And if it do, then maybe I'm slipping that day. Ricky E245, salute, bro. Salute to you. All right. So we got those prospects on the card. So make sure you check them out. Special attention to Keyshawn Davis, man. That's yeah. I'm looking to see what he do. The heavyweight matchup, Zane versus Forrest, should be okay. And then the co-main, you got El Rey Martinez versus McWilliams Arroyo. That should be a fun fight, fun title fight at 112 pounds. And then finish off with the main event, Canelo versus Yildirim. So we all got our feelings on that fight. So that's what it is, bro. So I want to salute to everybody coming through the building, dropping comments, hitting the like button, all that good shit. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys tune in. Let me put my banner real quick. Y'all can hit me up on my social media, scrolling across. Twitter at OverJ. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Instagram, L Does Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Come holler at me. If you guys got any questions, you know what I'm saying, want to talk behind the scenes, hit me up, bro. Talk this boxing, all that good shit. So once again, I appreciate you guys coming through. That's my time, and I'm out.